Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for addressing the crucial issue of climate finance in this setting and giving me the opportunity to speak on the topic. We are united in addressing the climate crisis with both ambitious mitigation and adaptation action and achieving the goals of the Paris Agreement. Climate finance is the engine that keeps ambition rolling. As a pre-2020 commitment, Germany pledged to double its climate finance from 2 billion euros in 2014 to 4 billion euros in 2020, and we delivered. Just recently, at the G7 summit in Carbis Bay, Germany announced that it would prospectively raise the target to 6 billion by 2025. Under the header of climate finance, Germany provides funding both from BMU's International Climate Initiative and BMZ's development assistance, and on the other hand via multilateral finance mechanisms such as the Green Climate Fund and the Adaptation Fund. We use the multilateral mechanisms for two reasons. First, they provide specialized climate support, often for the most vulnerable countries, and second, they set trends for innovation and new instruments. Moreover, their governance is designed so that developing and developed countries decide on policies and funding priorities on equal footing. It is crucial that these mechanisms use public climate finance in catalytic ways, especially to take financial risk, correct market failures, and incentivize additional investments. Within G7 and G20, Germany has been working to include sustainability and climate as core topics of these international formats. We will continue to do so in the upcoming year during our G7 presidency, as it is our task to pave the way for more green investment. As a key step, the G7 took a decision this year to end financing for coal-powered projects as of 2021. Also, the G20 are negotiating on a number of issues that affect global financial markets as well as international financial institutions. For all of this, we need formats where vulnerable countries exchange with the G7 and the G20. Let me therefore express my sincere appreciation for the establishment of the joint multi-donor trust fund for CVF and V20. As the German Ministry for the Environment, we are honored that we were involved in setting up this fund as an instrument for strengths and ambitions and to leverage much-needed additional support for limiting temperature rise. Our International Climate Initiative has a history in working with least developed countries, middle-income economies, and small island developing states, and we have already supported individual CVF activities in the past. But the initiation of the multi-donor fund in December 2020 has now enabled the establishment of a permanent funding base. I would like to express my sincere appreciation for the vivid engagement of Bangladesh and all CVF Troika countries of the last years in setting up the fund. The Philippines, Ethiopia, and the Marshall Islands have all worked tirelessly to make this happen. I truly hope that this fund will thrive in the future and that CVF member states and more donors find themselves in the position to contribute. Also, we much appreciate the engagement of philanthropy in the framework of this fund. Cooperation between governments and private financial institutions are urgently needed to combat climate change and the loss of our natural heritage. I would like to conclude by wishing you successful discussions today. I look forward to many more cutting-edge ideas from this country group. The BMU and its implementation partners stand ready to support your high ambitions.